What is going on, everybody? How are we doing? We're all back. Everybody's here. How is everyone doing on this fine Monday party? What are we feeling like today?
Death.
Feeling good. Yeah. I feel like that's about to happen a lot.
Yeah.
From what we're dealing with.
Well, considering where we were last time, right? Like, speaking of, why don't we go ahead and hit a recap? And Shokyo, give me the recap to the best of your abilities, please. Tell us what happened in the first session. You got about, I'd say I'm gonna give you about 15 total minutes if you can condense everything that happened.
Okay, so at the conclusion of our, I guess you'd call it episode 0, we were told by a bard to seek out a fortune teller. We went to her. She gave us 4 ominous, readings and whatnot. And one of the first things she had told us to do was to, basically seek out this town that was nearby. We went there and we heard, what was it, screaming or something like that. And then Prism started following the random scary sounds because that's what she does. And long story short, we got goaded in by these little children into this demonic ghost place. This door shut behind us that should have been exploded by Prism. And we're basically in a trap right now / dungeon, some type of like alternate slip space horror house.
I like the glossing over of how we got inside.
Right? Yeah, I like how we just like didn't at all like talk about the sheer just fuck
I'm
it
sure
all.
we just knocked. It's
like,
fine.
Yeah, I love how we're blaming Prism for us being in this situation.
I mean,
Actually,
she blasted open a door.
She did.
I mean,
She did.
It is what it is,
Yeah, it is. It is. Okay, Shok,
like-
what happened before all that? Didn't you guys collect some things? Didn't you guys find some things?
the wagons.
Are you talking about in the beginning or once we got into town?
The beginning. Did you guys find stuff? Don't you guys have some stuff?
I have stuff.
Yeah. We found some money and we found, what was it, it was a scroll, right? Or
No, so I've got, let's see. I think I picked up everything.
I think you did too.
yeah.
Found a black silk sack with 100 copper pieces, all imprinted with a man that we didn't recognize with the name Strahd Bonzerevich on the bottom.
Yeah, I definitely
And-
screwed the name up last time. Thank you.
You did.
Thank you.
100%.
Thank you for correcting that.
And then we found a green bag with gold trim with 13 jewels in it, worth 100 gold each for 1,300 gold pieces.
Okay. And now, what are we feeling right now? Like we've entered the house, everything is shut down. What is everyone's emotions currently about moving in here? Before we get started, what are we what are all the characters? What do you think y'all are feeling?
The characters?
Mm-hmm.
On guard.
Yeah, I think Galfric is taking a deep breath, getting ready for here we go again scenario, and kind of loosening up his shoulders because he knows something's about to go down, and he's
I'm
an
ready.
old man.
Okay. Jaren is ready. Ignis, what's the stalwart feeling over there?
Ignis is kind of frustrated that he's in that situation, but he's, doing what he has to do. He's locking in and, definitely has his swords out and he's, kind of on guard. And I think I left off like in the front of the pack, if I remember correctly.
So you were the first one who entered the house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Which leaves what, Lexi or excuse me, Prism and Jaren in the back?
I think so. I don't know. All I know is Jaren is enjoying the little bit of chaos that we got going on, and he's gearing up for a fight. He's heard about the dad who was mistreating these kids, and any fight's a good fight as far as I'm concerned.
All right.
I think Galfric has kind of thrown all that out the window at this point. Like all the previous like, oh, my dad is a monster and save my brother. It's like we just got locked in a house and the kids disappeared. So I think that was kind of a ruse at this point. But we'll see, I guess. We'll see.
All right. Let's get to let's get to playing some D&D, guys.
Yeah.
Got some rolling
Let's-
some dice.
Let's get to rolling some dice, if you will. So, if you guys remember when you did enter the house, you did hear the faint cry of a child, a toddler, coming from above you. So you do realize that if you also let me just flash this over here for everyone else to see. This is where they are, everybody. This is the map of the first floor. The stairs obviously lead somewhere, but this is everything else that they need to see. Now, it's up in the top right corner when we switch back over, but you guys have entered through that. If you look at the top left up there, you've entered through the second set of doors, so you are standing now in the main hall. The main hall is a wide hall that runs the width of the house with a black marble fireplace at one end and a sweeping red marble staircase at the other. Mounted on the wall above the fireplace is a longsword with a windmill cameo worked into the hilt. The wood-paneled walls are ornately sculpted with images of vines, flowers, nymphs, and satyrs. If you guys feel the need to look around and you want to search for something on this floor, by all means, the floor is quite literally now yours.
Is there any innate danger at all around us, or are we just, besides the door locking behind us?
There is none. I can confirm that. There is none.
Okay. Yeah, I think Galfric would just kind of step up to everybody and say, "Let's keep our wits about us at this point. Seems like we've been duped." And I think so. If I remember correctly, it was either follow. There was the screams from up top from the kid, and then then Rose was telling us that the father was in the basement. Correct?
Yes.
Okay.
But you see no current way to go down lower than you are.
Okay, so the staircase only goes up.
Correct.
Gotcha.
But you can
Okay.
see, as you're standing there, you can see like y'all entered through the door, so you're facing, if we look at a compass here, you're facing east. Let's say north is the fireplace directly above y'all in the picture there. That is north.
Look at a what?
You are looking
Okay.
at two doors in front of you. Off to the, southeast, if you will. There are two other doors on the other, like next to the staircase. You can't look behind you. Obviously, you're looking forward. But you're looking at the map. You guys have the map available to you there. The door is behind you. So there are things you can look for. And this is entirely up to y'all. You are more than welcome to search, or you can speed run. I'm not going to say what... I'm not going to goad you guys into anything. However...
As tempted as I am to speed run, I want to look around for like trap doors or hidden passageways or whatever.
Can we make a perception check? Is that the right thing to say?
Yes, but I can tell you that as it currently stands, Prism and Galfric do not need to make any perception checks whatsoever. If you guys look closely, you can see that serpents and skulls are inconspicuously woven into the wall's design. The decorative pattern follows the staircase as it circles upward to the second floor. That is what you can perceive, and that is the only thing that is to be perceived currently where you're standing.
Is that due to our passive perception?
That is
score
due.
being
That
higher?
is that is due to your passive. Both of you
Okay.
can see that.
I don't.
So good.
I don't mean to be the guy that throws a curveball at you, DM. But just in case you have anything for this, I am the proud owner of a feature called Stone Cunning
Okay.
that I get for being a dwarf. I can make an intelligence history check related to the origin of stonework. I'm considered proficient in history skill and add double my proficiency bonus to the check. Would that be something that I could do regarding the stonework that you just described, or do I not glean anything else from that?
You don't glean anything else. What you do glean is that it is much older than it appears. That the walls have been there for some time. That even though the house and the first floor seems to remain in very pristine condition, it also is giving you the sense of a facade. Like that some type of magic is holding it up, but you have no idea what kind of magic is holding it there. But you can tell that judging by the stonework, that wasn't carved recently. That was carved centuries ago.
Okay. I guess Galfric will say out loud, are any of you more arcanically inclined than I am? Magically inclined, anybody?
I was about
Does
to
anybody
say,
have proficiency in Arcana?
Don't look
I
at me.
believe I do. Wait a second.
I'm decent, but I wouldn't go so far as to say proficient.
I can't remember how to find out if I am. I'm sorry.
In your skills, towards the middle of your sheet, it's
Oh
the
yes,
third one
I
down.
am. I'm proficient.
You have one person.
Yeah,
Yes.
that would be great. I guess I'll look to Prism then and say, do you mind taking a look around for any magical doohickeys or any illusions happening around here?
No problem.
I would just
Roll-
like to point out,
roll,
if
please.
it becomes relevant, that I've got advantage against advantage on saving throws against magic for intelligence, wisdom, and charisma because of my gnome cunning.
Okay. Roll, please. What did you get?
A 1.
Is that a natural one?
Is that a natural one?
Wait, no, because I have 4. So a 5.
Is a natural one.
natural
You got a
one.
natural one. Yes. Okay. Okay.
So sorry.
All right.
First off, we start with a
So
strong 8. Now we start with a nat 1. Look, we gotta
so,
love it.
so a little womp womp sound rings throughout the house. Just kidding. Just kidding. So when you ask her this, Prism tries to examine the wall that you were looking, or that you could see. She tries to, put her hand to it, close her eyes, try to see if it speaks to her in any way. And it is dead silent. It is so quiet in the house you could hear a fly fart. Nothing is speaking to you at all.
Can I try to feel a different wall, and can I roll again? Or was that
No.
my only shot?
No, ma'am, you critically failed.
Okay.
Yeah, sadly, when you critically fail, you get a little more punished than getting to roll again.
I want to look around in deciding which door.
Okay.
As you look at the map, I want to look around in the top right door that leads into like that table area.
Sure. Yeah. That will be the dining room. Is that where you're going to
Yeah.
go? Okay.
I
Yes.
figured, yeah. Is that we calling that an investigation?
No, you can walk through the door if you want to.
No, I'm saying I want to go through that door and I want to like.
Okay, so you are walking into the room is what you're telling me.
You're checking
Yeah.
are you saying you're checking for traps?
Are you looking for something specific? Yes.
You're saying you're checking for traps on the door, right?
Jesse.
And you're gonna say that for every closed door you go through for the
Pretty
remainder
much.
of the campaign, correct? Okay, cool. Just double checking. I just wanted to make sure. That that's what-
the rogue. I gotta play my role.
we're on we're on the same page as a team.
Yeah. I feel like that plays out a little differently as Galefrick like being like, "Whoa, hold on, that might be trapped."
Yeah, hold on there, youngin. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I've been around a time or two. Know a thing or two about a thing or two, and this is a thing that we need to know more about.
So I want to see. I want
Woo!
to investigate for any kind of trap or.
Please roll.
Fuck me. That's a 9.
It's okay because the door isn't trapped. You're fine.
That you know of.
You are fine.
Okay.
There are no traps here.
The stairs only goes up, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Is Shokyo about to do the Scooby Doo split?
Oh, I'm not gonna let the party get split. So if someone's going somewhere, I'm backing them up.
I'm gonna go up the stairs.
Oh my good lord. We're speed
Hold up,
running.
hold up.
We're speed running.
But I'm announcing it to everyone else that I am doing so.
Okay, so are you checking with us to see if you're going up, or are you just heading up?
Hey guys, I'm heading up.
You mind waiting a second? So we can all go up together, maybe not get killed.
On your 6.
Okay, I get halfway up the staircase, but I'm still within line of sight of you guys.
Okay.
Okay.
And I say you guys have a few minutes or I'm going.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
I want to check out the cool sword on the wall, but I guess nobody cares about that one. All right.
Are the walls made of stone? You might have already said this. I'm sorry.
No, the stone woven into like the where the fireplace is, but the walls themselves are wood, and they all appear to be in very pristine condition, like they've been cleaned. So like it does not look like the house has been like lived in with, like it's not squalor. Like,
Okay.
so are you still
Jaren,
going
what are
into
you
the
seeing
dining
over
room?
there?
Like, are you still going into the dining room?
If he's gonna wait, then yeah.
Okay. So when you enter the dining room and you walk in to see the table there, the centerpiece of this wood paneling dining room is a carved mahogany table surrounded by an eight high back chairs with sculpted armrests and cushioned seats. A crystal chandelier hangs above the table, which is covered with resplendent silverware and crystalware polished to a dazzling shine. Mounted above the marble fireplace is a mahogany framed painting of an alpine vale. The wall paneling is carved with elegant images of deer among the trees. And if you'd like to look a little bit closer, you more than welcome can. You are more than
Are
welcome
you
to.
freaking serious?
Ruby, welcome on in. For anybody coming in from Ruby stream, I am not doing what I normally do. I normally commentate Rocket League, but we are currently in a D&D party session. And right now, they are inside of a dungeon looking around. That is where we are right now. Thank you, Ruby, for the raid.
Can I remove the painting and see if there's like anything behind it?
When did you end up in the room, ma'am? Because I don't remember you
Oh,
going
sorry.
into the room.
Can I follow whoever went into that dining room and go with them?
You absolutely can. And if you feel
Then
like...
can I remove the painting and look behind it?
Yes, I'm going to need you to roll a strength check, please.
How big is this damn painting?
It's a big painting.
Yeah, jeez.
And it's also heavy.
14.
Okay. As you go to grab the edges of the painting, you can tell that it, just the sheer weight of it alone is much bigger than it appears. It's much heavier than it appears. But you balance yourself properly to remove the painting off of the wall. And as you do, you gently set it down next to you. Like right in front of the wall, you look up and it appears like there's just no dust on the wall behind it. Like it just like everything looks the exact same. And this is where you start to get a weird feeling. You're like, you start to notice that it all just appears extremely clean. Everything is just so well kept for two children claiming that they're living in fear of a parent, and they've had such a hard time. But there is nothing there for you to see. It is just a wall. The painting was held by hooks.
There's nothing on the back of the painting.
There's nothing on the back of the painting, no, ma'am.
Before we evacuate the room, on our timer from Ignis, can I take a step in and take a quick look around to see if anything hidden that we need to pay attention to in there?
If you look in there, you can see with your perception that there are twisted faces carved into the tree trunks and wolves lurking amid the carved foliage on the wall. But there is nothing hiding. You can just see a more detailed sight of what is actually happening on the wall. So you can tell that it's actually extremely dark. Like, it's not a very happy place. So this alludes to what the children were talking about, that there is some type of just evil going on in this house. They're surrounded by these very, very strange kind of horrors that are carved into the walls of their house.
Is there anything on the table itself?
No, sir. It is just a table with 8 chairs, but it's mahogany, so that's nice.
Nice, good.
Awesome.
Good
That's
Like
strong.
some of that ornate
Like
silverware.
a strong wood, yeah.
You guys have 2 other rooms, and honestly, your time isn't ticking very, very well because I will say this out of character. Shokyu doesn't realize that moving 5 feet is just a singular second in D&D time. So you guys have a lot of time.
As we step out of that room, I'll call to Ignis and say, you want to help us check out these rooms so we can get up there quicker?
I'd rather not. I'd rather
I was
get
just
out.
about to say that I got bored and I went ahead and went with Ignis to go upstairs.
Well, all right.
Sorry.
You
I
guys,
was probably gonna use sword
y'all
swingers
are-
would have liked that sword.
yeah, y'all are just speed running, man. Y'all do no checking. This is crazy.
Nobody wants loot. Nobody wants lore.
I'm
Cool.
saying no lore,
Alright.
nothing. Y'all are like this is wild.
We're in a horror house.
I want to
I'm
get
trying
to
get
fighting.
out.
Okay, I'm
I'm trying to get out.
I pull my
All we
sword
know
out.
so far is that there were 2 children, now there are not, and we are locked in this room. I
mhm.
feel like we need to learn a little bit more about our surroundings before we move forward. Because all we know that's up there is a scream.
Sounds more interesting than down here.
The mediator. I'm telling you, this guy.
It's the first floor. There's not going to be loot on the first floor.
I've
like
been
that.
an adventurer for a while, kids. Just saying.
Legend.
All right. I'll stay
Legend.
downstairs
I
then.
admire your get to it attitude, but I'd also like to not die. If we can
Mr.
get any
Back in
kind of
my day.
background on what we're going against here, might help.
There's a lot-
Then someone's gotta check something because I don't know what else to look at.
There's a lot of wisdom to be gleaned from the adventurers of the past.
I love
Let's look at
this.
the dice.
I love this.
This motherfucker.
So the door next to the dining room.
Yes, the small room there.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. You gonna check
I'll motion. I don't like that question.
it?
I'll motion to either Ignis or Jaren and say, "After you." They're more roguishly inclined. You understand.
Jaren, you got it.
Jaren looks at him and just under his breath, pussy. I examine the door for any kind of traps, and if I don't see anything, I'm opening it.
You're good.
Then I'm opening the door, and I want to see what's in there.
When you open the door, it is only something you can hear. But you feel a push against you and a scream that happens inside of your head. Almost it sounds like the shriek of a banshee. And it pushes you back from the door slightly. Nothing actually comes out of the door that anybody else can see. But you hear this shriek. And then you look forward only to see a cloakroom filled with coats and a couple top hats.
Can I make an Arcana check, or whatever kind you want, but I assume
Sure.
an Arcana check to see. I want to see if I can tell if that was like a spell that was triggered by me opening the door, or if it's like I'm hearing a creature like projected into my head, or like I want to kind of figure out the nature of that scream.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and
Did
check
we see
Arcana.
anything?
No.
Did the door close or anything like
Nope.
that?
Y'all saw nothing. Jiren experienced this all himself.
Okay.
That's a 21.
What you do know from checking that is something residual that has been left over from the past of this house. It is not necessarily a spell, more so what you think to be a specter that is long past due. It is more like a visage, maybe a vision of something that happened long ago in the house. But since the door has not been accessed in quite some time, it has simply faded away, and you caught the tail end of what was residually there.
So I got the That's So Raven vision. Zoom in on my eye.
Yeah, you, basically you got a tiny little spook, is all it is.
So
You-
that I'm a little bit visibly shaken,
Mm-hmm.
and I look around at the rest of the party, and I was like, Gelfric's onto something. We need to take this seriously.
I tried to tell you. Nobody ever wants to listen to the old guy. I get it.
Did anybody else hear that scream?
Scream. The
What
one
are you talking
earlier.
about?
No, just now when I opened this door.
That's all you, friend.
Great.
You doing
Yeah,
okay?
what I'm talking about.
I'll do a lot better once we're out of here. Let's figure this thing out.
Alright. Can I take a peek into the doorway and see if I recognize these robes? Anything religious? As anything religious?
Sure.
Or
Yeah,
like
sure,
that?
sure.
That's gonna be a 12.
Ooh, you need a little bit more than that, brother.
That's fair. That's fair. If I don't get anything off of
13
that,
would
then-
have done you.
No, we need a little bit higher. But no, sadly, what you appear is that they are all just threadbare robes that have been there for some time.
What color are these robes?
They are a deep red, and as you
Okay.
peek in there, you reach up to touch one of them. And the moment you do, the one that you grab crumbles into dust before you. And ash itself, or from what it seems, ash, as if it burned away from time, falls to the floor.
Like it's just so old that it crumbled, or
It's so old that it crumbled.
can I do that to the rest of the coats in there?
By all means. And
Anything
the same
Anything
thing
hit the
happens.
ground?
Nope, nothing hit the ground. The same thing
Run,
happens. to
run in
all
the
of them.
pockets.
Yeah, I
All
know
right.
you are. No, the same thing happens to all of them. They all hit the ground.
Jaren gives Gelfric like a, okay, this guy's not so bad look as he's trying to rifle through pockets.
I've been around a time or two, Jaren. I'm telling you. Cool. I'll pop back out and I'll look up at Ignis and Prism and say, "See what you find when you open doors? Screams and nothing."
Or you can open something that will make us be the ones screaming.
Listen,
It's like wait till you see this one, and I go to the other dining room or whatever what the hell one is over there.
so you want to go to the other big room across the hall?
Yeah,
Okay, by all means, please.
and then I will, everything else has been untrapped, so why would this one be? And I will open it.
Yeah, so then, like a big, naked man runs out at you. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
No.
I hug him.
I hug him.
It's okay, brother. We're here now.
So, man, you're so real for that. Absolutely.
I
Look
know.
at this. Look at the support, guys. That's the person you need in your life.
It's in the name.
But when you open the door and you look in, this is the Den of Wolves. This oak paneled room looks like a hunter's den. Mounted above the fireplace is a stag's head, and positioned around the outskirts of the room are 3 stuffed wolves. 2 padded chairs draped in animal furs face the hearth with an oak table between them supporting a cask of wine, 2 carved wooden goblets, a pipe rack, and a candelabrum. A chandelier hangs above the cloth-covered table surrounded by 4 chairs. 2 cabinets stand against the wall. The east cabinet sports a lock. The other one doesn't.
Can Prism follow Gelfrick into that room?
Sure.
And can she do that? Yes.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
Mhm.
And of
I
course,
think-
upon looking in, you see all of this as well.
I would just be
Yes.
assertive. Prism walks in.
Okay. Well, I think Prism sees all these, stuffed, once live animals and just takes in this gasp because as a druid and, an animal lover, she hates to see dead animals. And so she's trying not to shed a tear, but she's strong. She's a badass
Yeah.
bitch, so she's not gonna cry.
That's what I'm talking about.
She's affected for sure by all the dead animals.
I'll
Mhm.
poke my head back out to Ignis and say, I didn't know you were into interior design. This looks like your room back home, I swear. It's gotta be. This looks like you did it. It's edgy as hell in here.
Damn.
Just as
Damn.
Prism.
I'm
locks
going
onto-
upstairs.
I lock onto that. I lock onto that locked cabinet.
You lock
That-
onto the
that-
locked cabinet. Oh, that's
That sets off my like. Hold on, something's there. So I
Rogue
want to see
alarm.
if I can go over and
Can I?
pick that lock. You go first.
ladies first.
I really hate to be repetitive, but it's kind of the only spell that I have that works for this kind of stuff. Can I just firebolt it, please? Just so that way it just opens, so we don't have to. I'm sorry.
I thought she was about to ask if there were like any animals in the room that were alive.
I was going to,
This
but
time-
I decided against it. 'cause I
This
figured it was
this
making
time, I am going to say no.
Thank God.
I will not let you
Right.
do that.
Okay, I swear I'm not trying to do that to everything. I just figured if that's gonna be what leads us downstairs, might as well.
Aaron, this time it's cabinets, not doors.
Thank you for letting the rogue.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
I would like to see if Jiren can figure this one out. So the rogue is a rogue, and the rogue is gonna rogue. So what are we doing?
All right. I'm gonna try and pick that lock.
Do you have thieves' tools?
I believe I do.
Double check for me, please.
You should just have them from starting out as a rogue.
You
yeah,
should.
I do.
Okay. By all means,
Well, you
please try to check that.
Uh, 31. No, it's a 9.
Yeah, that's a good price.
Good God. Woo!
Oh,
That's a 9.
damn! I'm a bad cleric. I should have been guiding all this.
So
It
it's
wouldn't
not
have mattered.
it's not bad. And your thieves' tools do not break. But
I got
you
2
do
anyway.
but you do not pick the lock. You are more than welcome to try again. I'll give you one more go. But this set of thieves' tools will most likely break if you do not pass the check.
That's fine. I got
Guidance.
2. All right, guidance. Remind me, it's a D4.
Plus a D4. Yeah.
Okay, so we're giving him a on God.
Yeah. Let the under guide you.
Let's see. That's a. I'm trying to find my skills.
Skills not
Great.
found.
It's a 13.
Your thieves' tools break on the second use. You do not pick the lock. I will let you continue trying while you have thieves' tools, but I will move to somebody else in the party. I will come back to you in just a moment. Prism, what do you want to do?
Can I, since it's a new room, can I try to make an Arcana check again, or could I not do that?
By all means, please.
I can? Okay. I lost my D20. Here it is. That's gonna be 21.
You get the
21.
sense that there is a magic that is very apparent in this house, and it is everywhere. It is somehow ingrained to every single inch of the wood paneling, the marble, the stone, everything. All of it is covered in magic, but you have no idea what kind. The magic seems to be so old compared to what your current knowledge is that you have no way to history check it or fact check it. You just know that there is a very powerful magic currently coating every bit of this house.
Okay.
Oh shit! I misread my sheet, and my 13 was actually a 15.
Was it
didn't
actually a
have my-
15?
I didn't add my proficiency bonus.
You're positive as a 15?
Yeah.
The lock falls off.
If you're proficient in it on D&D Beyond,
The
Are
thieves
you on-
tools gives me the thieves tools is different from the sleight of hand check.
Because you're
So
proficient with
Thieves'
speed.
Tools gives you another +2 that isn't really on the sheet.
So
Interesting.
if you
Okay.
did
Oh.
actually get a 15, I will
Yeah.
not make you roll again, but that will not happen in the future. If
Yeah.
you mess up again, you mess up.
Yep.
Okay. Just making sure. That goes for all of you. If you do not add your proficiencies to any other future rolls, I will give each of you one reroll in the moment, but that is the only reroll you get to use if you need to double check your stats. Okay?
I mean, if you'd rather just, I'll take the 13. If you'd
No, it's
rather do
okay.
that.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
You messed up once, but that's it. Everybody gets one.
Thanks, Spidey.
Yeah, no problem. So when you actually rolled your 15 instead of your 13 because you don't know how to add, the lock falls off of the cabinet. And when you open said cabinet, you find some interesting things. You find a heavy crossbow, a light crossbow, a hand crossbow, and 20 bolts for each individual weapon. So that would be 20 heavy bolts, 20 light bolts, and 20 hand bolts for each weapon.
Just off rip, I'm gonna take the hand crossbow, and then I'm gonna, say out to the room, "Hey, there's some crossbows in here if you all are keen."
I know Ignis doesn't want any of them.
I'm
Since
okay.
We're clearly
How big
in
is that
some type
cabinet?
of enchanted space. I'd be careful touching anything within this space.
Oh,
There is nothing trapped about the crossbows. He successfully opened the cabinet, and they are
that
his.
you know of.
Okay.
That
How
you
big
know
is the
of.
cabinet?
It's big enough to hold a heavy crossbow, a light crossbow, a hand crossbow, and 20 bolts.
Is it big enough to fit like a person?
Sure, yes, it is.
I think either myself or somebody should like knock on the back of the cabinet and see if it sounds hollow.
That's a good idea.
I
That's
like the
thinking with
way
your
this
noggin.
woman thinks.
Thinking with your noggin.
So
By
who's
all
gonna do
means.
it? It's gonna be me.
You,
Like,
yeah.
okay,
you-
I'll
Unless
go
you're
up there
asking
and
somebody
kinda
to do it.
gently shove Jaren out of the way and then start kind of.
I thought you were gonna say gently shove Jaren into the back of the.
That would be so funny.
That
Oh
would
my
have been
god.
better.
And then she closes the cabinet and walks away.
King abuse.
Get in there. Get in the locker, nerd.
So you shove him out of the way, you knock on the back, and it sounds about as solid as any of y'all's team plans currently.
So it's hollow.
No, it's not hollow, you nerd.
Well, all right.
Are there
So we
any
ain't
like
got
rugs
shit.
on the ground?
No, ma'am. There's no rugs in here. There's
Okay,
furs.
so there's no like hidden doors or anything.
None whatsoever.
All right. I'll take one last perception check as looking around and as I'm walking out the door.
Nothing you
Here.
can see. Nothing that I haven't already
Okay.
told you about.
Cool.
So do we check the last room or do we go upstairs?
Well, the last
I'm
room
ready
looks
to go
like it
upstairs.
might be a bathroom, so
It is not.
well. I would like to, but I will defer to the group. There's always things to be found.
Let's just
Party?
go ahead and check the last room. There's only one.
Hey,
Okay.
that's progress. That's learning.
So who's
Character
gonna be,
development.
All right,
Who's-
old man.
who's
Do what you
going?
want.
Who's going in first?
I think Gelfrick suggested it. Gelfrick's going in first.
All right. It's like,
This-
Ignis, last chance. Last chance, Ignis. You want to come on?
I'll stay out here. Thank you.
All right.
Oh, all right. So
He'll come around. He'll come around.
Gelfrick, you open the door.
Mm-hmm.
This is the kitchen. The kitchen is tidy, with dishware, cookware, and utensils neatly placed on shelves. A work table has a cutting board and a rolling pin atop it. A stone dome-shaped oven stands near the east wall, the thing that you perceived as a toilet. Just want you to know.
Wonderful.
It's
Definitely look like a toilet.
It's bent iron stovepipe connecting to a hole in the ceiling. Behind the stove and to the left is a thin door. And it leads to a well.
A well.
Stocked
well,
pantry. Kidding.
Yeah.
It's not good. It's a well-stocked pantry.
Oh,
Turn the page, saw more words.
No, I didn't
Not a
turn the page.
well.
I didn't change.
Got it.
I didn't turn the page at all. I was just wanting to see what
Not
he
a
was I wanted to see where his brain went. I'm so sorry. But as you turn around to examine the room and you're trying to take everything in for what it is, you see the pantry there. You peek your head in there. The food seems to be of good current condition. Everything looks fine. You remember what happened to the cloaks, so you don't actually go and touch any of the food.
says you.
Okay, I mean, by all means. You turn around to start to head out the door, seeing as you're the only one who went in here. You happen to see a small door on the opposite wall. Small door that would fit a small person. And
Jaren, get in here.
You're shorter than me.
No, I'm not. I'm tall for a dwarf.
What do you want?
Get in the locker, nerd.
Oh God! All right, I was reading something. Did you say that there was a lock on it, or is it just
It's just a door.
okay? Then I'll slowly push open the door.
Would you
I'm
like
gonna
to-
follow Jaren not into the small room, but just the main room and watch him go in, just so I'm with everybody.
Would you like to know what you find?
Nah, I'm good. Yeah, what's up?
What you find is a dumbwaiter.
Why is he so dumb?
Damn it!
And why is he also waiting? I don't understand. But it is
He's in the other room. He really is dumb.
is a 2-foot wide stone shaft containing a wooden elevator box attached to a simple rope and pulley mechanism that must be operated manually. So
Does it go up or down?
it goes up.
It doesn't have the capacity to go down, though.
Not that you can tell. Well, you don't have any capacity to go lower than you currently are. You were at
Okay.
the bottom. Why did you type that?
Because you said shaft, and I thought it was funny.
I hate you.
Hey, at least he typed it. I was gonna just say it.
Okay, so are we sending Jiren up?
So here's
100%.
here's what we're gonna do.
Here's what we're gonna do.
Here's exactly what it is.
We get the sense that it goes up like to the next floor. Yeah.
Yes.
When you guys are ready, I'm gonna raise myself in this dumbwaiter to the second floor
You
while
can-
you guys go.
Okay, I was gonna make sure that
Yeah.
you are the only one that can operate it because you're inside of it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I know.
So okay, I'm just making sure. Okay.
Is he the only one of us that can fit inside of it?
Is he? Yes. Currently, Jiren is the only one capable of actually fitting inside of it safely.
So, like, if I were to try to get in, I wouldn't be able to.
you would be actually too heavy to be lifted on it with all
Hey,
of your stuff on.
motherfucker. All right. Jesus.
Addy.
I'm just saying.
So yeah. So what we're gonna do is, as you guys go upstairs from the stairs, I'm gonna raise myself in this, and that way we can converge in the middle should we have to.
Okay.
So,
So
so remember earlier when you were like, "I will not let the party split."
and you're splitting the party. So guess what, guys? Guess what? He's doing that. And
And
what?
just out of character, just so you know, Russell, my intention is to
Mhm.
be like as sneaky as possible. I'm not just like
I-
banging around getting up there.
I understand. I understand.
So I'd like to like make a hide. I'd like to take the hide action up
I-
once I get up.
That's fine, but I currently need the rest of you to deafen, and you cannot hear what I'm about to say.
Right before he gets in and we walk out, I would like to cast protection from good and evil on Jaren.
That's fine. I will allow it. What does that give him? Please tell us.
One until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch is protected against certain types of creatures, including aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. Several benefits. Creatures of those types have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target, and the target cannot be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them.
Okay.
If they are already charmed and possessed, then they get a new saving throw. But yeah.
Okay. The three of you need to deafen. If you have the stream loaded up, you need to mute the stream. You will
Hang on
not
one
be.
second.
You will not be allowed to hear this.
I know. I'm gonna help you.
Okay. I'm just saying. Do
One
that.
second.
Do that real quick, and
I
then
don't,
come
know,
back.
I don't know what to do. Help me.
Look, guys, we're breaking the fourth wall. I'm over here too. So, deafen is that one. We back.
Okay. Joel,
Yeah.
please check your DM. Do you see the map that I've sent you?
I do.
Okay. Do you see?
Oh, this is rotated 90 degrees, isn't it?
It's fine. Do you
Yeah.
see this small little square next to the staircase?
Yes.
That will be where you will be exiting.
Cool.
That is where the dumbwaiter goes for the second floor. Okay.
Okay.
There is obviously the room right there. If you would like to exit it, you are more than welcome to. I will let you be the first one who gets to examine everything. Now, you will be sneaking, so you will be quiet.
Yeah.
And the other people will not be able to hear you. So you'll be checking all of this with a stealth check. I can also tell you that nothing is in this room of any immediate danger.
Okay. Good to know.
So, with that being said, I will allow you in this moment to go ahead and check. And if you would like to check, we can talk about what may or may not be anywhere.
Yeah, I'm definitely doing that. What check do you want?
I would like you to make an investigation check.
Good. I like that one better than perception. Oh, missed my tower. That's a 9. It's not great.
That's okay. What you have seen here is, if I am not mistaken, let me double check my maps to know that I'm exactly where I'm talking about. Yes. You see an undecorated bedroom contains a pair of beds with stuffed straw mattresses. At the foot of each bed is an empty footlocker. There is nothing actually hiding in either of those. Tidy servants' uniforms hang from hooks in the adjoining closet. So, although you have had safe passage to the second floor, you do actually see nothing and find nothing.
Okay. So my intention is to remain hidden until I can hear them coming up
Okay.
the stairs, and then we can play it out from there.
Okay, I'm going to tell them they can undeafen now. If you want to go ahead and get Lexi too.
I can hear.
Yes, you can.
Is Ignis dead? Or not Ignis, fucking Jaren?
No.
Damn it.
You can tell Shogyo to.
Oh. Yeah.
Let's see.
I heard that. I heard everything.
Okay, cool.
Good.
Good. We back.
We back.
Yo.
You can
Alright,
hear,
guys.
yeah, Lex.
Cool. So I'm
Alrighty.
going up the stairs, giving Ignis a tap on the ass. Say, all right, your turn.
Who will crest the stairs first?
Ignis.
I'm going to ignore that this one time only.
Mm.
Finally, let's go. Yes, I'll go first.
We're gonna kiss next time, right?
Hey, yo.
Right.
All right, so you crest the stairs first to the second floor. This is what is known as the upper hall. Unlit oil lamps are mounted on the walls of this elegant hall. Hanging above the mantelpiece is a wooden frame portrait of the Durst family, which is clearly, cited there underneath in a nice little plaque that says Durst. Gustav and Elizabeth Durst, with their 2 smiling children, who you actually recognize. Rose and Thorn,
And Fred.
cradled in the father's hands is a swaddled baby, which the mother regards with a hint of scorn. Standing suits of armor flank wooden doors in the east and west walls. Each suit of armor clutches a spear and has a visored helm shaped like a wolf's head. If you guys would like to continue moving on, by all means, please.
So so the staircase continues to go to the third floor, I assume.
You can see that it goes up.
Yeah, okay. So I already know what my party is like, so I'm not even gonna bother trying to go up quite yet. I I am going to I'm gonna go into the room to the right. If I'm coming up that stairway.
Character development.
You would like to immediately walk into that room. The one right there next to the staircase, the door you see.
On the right door. The
Yes.
one that up top, yeah, the more
Like
more
it's
northern
right.
door.
It's literally right
The-
next
the
to the stairs.
single or the double door?
Oh no, the one to the double doors to the sorry.
You want to
Double doors
walk
to the
past
right.
suits of
Okay.
armor, unabashed, just chilling.
Yep.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I'm following behind.
Okay.
Because I figure my party's going to do it, so I'm just like, oh, let's get it out the way. I'm doing it. I'm going to the room. I'm going to.
We've been having Jaren check for traps.
Right, but where is he now? You don't know.
Great question. Would you like to check for traps, Ignis?
He's disappeared. No, why
Um,
bother? This is completely safe to go around and touch
All right.
random various objects in this mysterious.
All right.
house.
All right. Learn your lessons. Learn your lessons. Go ahead.
So I'm opening those double doors.
Top right,
going
right, or up to the left, right? Double doors up to the left.
Yes.
All right.
Oh,
let me
his
double-
intelligence is a -1. That makes sense.
Ah. What's his sass at?
Plus 14.
Yeah. Does he have any pluses to edge?
Plus 30.
All right. Just to let you guys know, none of the suits of armor move when Ignis
Damn
goes
it.
to open the door.
See, I knew I'm a real one. I knew it. Did a subconscious perception check.
The doors itself are also not trapped, and what you open there to find is a library. Red velvet drapes cover the windows of this room. An exquisite mahogany desk and matching high back chair face the entrance and the fireplace, above which hangs a framed picture of a windmill perched atop a rocky crag. Situated in the corners of the room are two overstuffed chairs. Floor to ceiling bookshelves line the south wall. A rolling ladder allows one to move easily to reach the higher shelves. What's your move?
Yo, Frick, you might want to get in here. There's some things in here you might recognize.
Oh, I think I'll just stay at the top of the stairs and wait.
Bunch
for
of
you to
nerd
finish.
shit.
This guy.
No, I'll go in. I'll go in. In the back of my head, I want to be thinking, where in this floor the dumbwaiter would have been coming up, because I want to make sure I'm not losing track of Jaren.
I mean,
That's what I was gonna say. Can I go into the room, like directly next to the stairs on the right,
yes, you may.
the little room?
Mm-hmm.
Would the dumbwaiter, in relation to the stairs, which side would the dumbwaiter have come up on?
You don't know that because you didn't really check, did you?
Well, I mean, the room that we were in when in the dumbwaiter, right? The kitchen, right above that, I would know what
Just ro-
side of the house it was on.
Just rotate the vertical picture to the right.
I can't. Is it the bedroom?
Yeah, with the two with the two
Okay,
beds,
cool.
right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm just dumb.
I'd
Yeah,
like to go in
Jesse's
there
dumb.
and see if Jaren's in there.
Well, Prism, while those two walk into what they have found as a library, which you don't know, but they've walked into the other room, you enter the servant's bedroom, where you happen to see a very familiar blue-haired gnome inside.
How was your ride?
I mean, I didn't appreciate being just body shamed into being the one that can fit, but things turned out all right.
All right, well, you took long enough, so get out here and let's go find everybody else.
Not even gonna ask. She's not even gonna ask if you found anything. She just said, "Get the hell out of here."
It's what could it? Did you find anything?
Oh my gosh.
Like,
I
It's-
actually
it's-
am. I actually am gonna intentionally lag behind her, and I don't know how visible it is on the map, but it looks like there's another door that I haven't touched in this bedroom.
Sure.
I want to like look at Prism and just go shh, and then go in that room, and then what am I looking at in there?
You find more servants' clothing.
Okay.
And when you reach to rifle through the pockets, like I know you're going to, it all crumbles into ash.
It's actually not what I was gonna do, but I like that too.
Yeah.
I presume, because Ignis and Gelfric are not the quietest of people, I presume I can hear them on the other side of that wall.
Damn.
Galfric's not the quietest. I'm assuming Ignis actually is.
Damn,
I'm
man.
quiet until I'm angry, and I
Yeah, you can probably hear us bickering.
Yeah.
Good lord. Bro said, "You're not quiet." I know you're not quiet.
I'm
I mean,
not-
so
I'm
yes.
comparing them to a rogue. I'm
You-
silent
you-
as the night.
You hear Ignis call for Gelfric through the wall, but that is all you hear.
That's fine. That's all I need.
Yes.
So I'm gonna wait until I can hear like Galfric go into the room, and then I'm gonna have her leave. I'm just gonna bang on the inside of the door, or on the wall that goes into the room that they're in.
So with Ignis and Galfric in the room, they've just entered the room. You can hear that Galfric has been summoned by Ignis, and so you waiting a few seconds to make sure that it actually has happened. While the two of you are standing right there, just past the threshold of the room, you hear a loud bang against what
Is that-
seems to be one of the bookcases on the wall right there to your right.
Is it a Constitution save to not shit myself?
That's the patient save.
Please roll a Constitution save to not defecate in your armor.
That's a 19. We're chilling.
Proficient.
Okay, you're
Anus?
fine. You're
I
definitely.
took
fine.
I took my meds today. I took my meds today.
You're fine. What is the reaction here?
A jump for sure. And then I'll
Prism
turn.
just says babies.
I'll turn to Ignis and say, see what happens when you just go and rush in and open doors.
You don't say.
I'm gonna join them in the room.
Is that a piano in that room in the library?
You're talking out of
We don't
character,
know
ma'am.
yet.
You're talking
Yeah.
out of character.
We haven't gone
We
there
don't-
yet.
We haven't opened there yet.
You haven't-
Opened
you haven't
that
gone
door
to
yet.
that
Oh, I
room.
thought that's the room that you went in. That you
No.
The
went into.
library's up, not down.
Yes, ma'am. They went up, not down.
When Jaren gets in there, I'm like carefully moving the books on that wall.
Shouldn't have been such a bitch about making me go in the dumbwaiter now, huh?
You're a dumb waiter.
Only one of us has newly brown trousers, friend.
I saved that Constitution save.
when you move the books
Mhm.
that you touch crumble into dust.
Mm. All of them, huh?
Yes, every single one of them.
Can Prism go into the opposite room?
If you want to go by yourself, by all means.
I'll go with
Yeah, I
Prism.
don't mind.
Can I run
That's-
the whole library and do that to all the books?
Yes, there are hundreds of them.
My elementary school librarian just
And-
died inside.
And they are covering several topics as you touch them and they crumble to dust. Some of
Yeah, I'll take a
history,
look. some of
warfare,
those.
alchemy. And some of them are even containing first editions works of poetry and fiction. And you were just destroying them.
I am
I mean, it's not
operating
like we
under
can read
the.
them.
I am operating. Well, I couldn't read them because they would crumble. But I am under the assumption now, operating under the assumption now that everything here is an illusion.
Okay. So as you're doing that, the other two are walking across the hall. I'm assuming because Jiren is going to follow Prism.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just know that.
So
So
I'll before. Sorry, one more thing. I'll just see if there's nothing else in here, Ignis, then I'd like to join the rest of the group.
well, you're not done touching all the books. So
Okay,
you,
I'm
you've
touching
got
book.
you
I'm
have
touching
you have
books.
hundreds of books, like you said. You said all of them. So Ignis is. What are you doing, buddy? Are you just going to take a squat in a chair over there and watch him do this?
So is that the let me think. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and exit the room and leave Gelfrick to it.
I'm like getting my Warhammer up to reach the top shelves.
I was fully expecting you to say, as you sit down in the chair, it crumbles to dust.
I kind of wanted to do that to him, but I didn't want to be an asshole. So he's leaving. That's fine. So the three of you, are you exiting the room? Yes or no? I need to know.
Yes,
Yes.
I'm exiting the room because
Okay.
I'm gonna check on Jaren and Prism and see what they're doing.
So Lexi, you're leading the pack into the other room. The other room is known as
Gelfrick, you nerd, get over here.
The other room is known as the conservatory. Gossamer drapes cover the windows of this elegantly appointed hall, which has a brass-plated chandelier hanging from the ceiling. Upholstered chairs line the walls, and stained glass wall hangings depict beautiful men, women, and children singing and playing. A harpsichord with a bench rests in the northwest corner. Near the fireplace is a large standing harp. Alabaster figurines of well-dressed dancers adorn the mantelpiece. As you guys continue to look, though, you can see that it reveals several are carvings of well-dressed skeletons. So, while the three of you are examining the conservatory, Gelfrick, how are we doing in there? Do you feel like you feel like you've gotten through all the books?
Have I at this point gotten through all of them? I was basically wanting to see if any of them didn't crumble.
Well, it's your lucky day. Now,
Which one is the secret switch in the door for the door?
Yeah, the three of you need to mute. And you need to mute the screen.
I got a cutscene.
Because now none of you can hear this. Okay, I got a thumbs up. Looks like I'm good from Shokyo. Am I good from Lexi? Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay. Mute the stream as well, please. I hope they do that. So, the one book that didn't crumble happens to be one that your hammer touched. So you need to grab the ladder. Please grab the ladder.
I guess I will grab the ladder.
And go try to remove the book, please.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
When you do, because you have such a high wisdom, you don't even need to perceive it. You know that the book you clanged against is a lever for a secret room. So if you take a look at the map up there, you'll see that nice blocked out square that you can't see.
Mm-hmm.
That is the secret room. That is where you'll be going into.
The one behind the bedroom?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
The secret room contains bookshelves packed with tomes describing fiend summoning rituals and the necromantic rituals of a cult known as the Priests of Ossibus. The rituals...
Oh, 1 second. Open secret room that... The Priest of what?
Ossibus. Osybus.
Ossibus. Okay.
I need you to roll an intelligence check, please.
Fiends and summoning priests of Ossibus. Okay. You said an intelligence check?
Yes.
Intelligence, just flat intelligence or history?
Intelligence check, please.
Okay. That's a 3.
Well, you need to take the books with you then.
Okay.
because you will need to study them.
I can do that.
A heavy wooden chest with clawed iron feet stands against the south wall, so against the wall away from you. Sticking
Okay.
out of the chest is a skeleton in leather armor. Close inspection reveals that the skeleton is definitely human. And it also seems to be an adventurer that got stuck in here.
On the inside of a chest.
Yeah, you can see because it's sticking out of it. Like
Mhm.
the adventurer is just in the chest, like in the chest.
Mm-hmm.
You can see that 3 darts are stuck inside of the skeleton's armor and the rib cage.
Okay.
But that's because the silly man triggered the mechanism that fired the darts. But you can tell that that no longer works anymore, so you're safe.
Okay. Figured.
Clutched in the skeleton's hand is a letter bearing the seal of Strahd von Zarovich, which the adventurer tried to remove from the chest. Of course, you're grabbing the letter. I know you are.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, 100%.
Written on the letter, my most pathetic servant. I'm not a messiah sent to you by the dark powers of this land. I've not come to lead you on a path to immortality. However many souls have bled on your hidden altar, however many visitors you have tortured in your dungeon, know that you are not the ones who brought me to this beautiful land. You are but worms writhing in my earth. You say that you're cursed, your fortune spent. You abandoned love for madness, took solace in the bosom of another woman, and sired a stillborn son. Cursed by darkness? Of that I have no doubt. Save you from your wretchedness? I think not. I much prefer you as you are, your dread lord and master, Strahd von Zarovich.
Amazing. Would that be available to me so that at some point so I don't have to write that all down?
I will try to figure out how to get that available to you.
Okay, cool.
Um,
No big if not.
okay.
But-
So are we going to examine the chest, or are we just going to leave the skeleton with the letter?
As long as I can fully tell that the trap is no longer operational.
It is
then
not
yes.
operational, friend.
Then yes.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
Because you're about to get quite a few things. The chest contains 3 blank books with black leather covers, worth about 25 GP each. 3 spell scrolls. These are what they are in order. Bless protection from poison. Or bless, bless,
Bless,
comma, protection
poison.
from poison, and spiritual weapon.
Jeez.
You are now the proud owner of the deed to the house. The deed to a windmill and a signed will. The windmill, you don't know where it is, but you remember seeing a picture of it somewhere, probably in the library you're currently in. So you assume that that's probably the windmill you have the deed to.
What was the thing after the windmill? I'm sorry.
A signed will.
Signed will of whose writing?
I'm about to give it to you.
Okay.
The will is signed by Gustav and Elizabeth Durst and bequeaths the house, the windmill, and all other family property to Rosavalda and Thornbolt Durst in the event of their parents' death. The books, scrolls, deeds, and will age markedly the moment you remove them from the chest.
Okay, everything was given to Rose and Thorn, but not Walter.
In the case of their death, yes.
Okay. And it is Walter is the other kid, right?
Correct.
Okay. So 3 blank books, black leather covers, 3 spell scrolls, deed to the house, windmill, and then a signed will of Gustav and Elizabeth Durst. Everything going to Rose and Thorn.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful.
Please let the party know that they can now unmute, because as I'm going to ask if you would like to leave the room.
Okay. Yeah, I will. Y'all are good. Can you
Hang on,
hear me now?
Hang on.
Can they hear me now?
No, they can't.
Oh, I thought Joel saw me.
Nope. I let them know.
I just want the party to know that I rolled double nat 20s while just messing around.
Why'd you waste that?
I know, right?
Well, when Shokyo decides to come back and pay attention,
He's here.
he's not undeafened.
Oh no.
There he is. Okay, he's back.
There
Okay, would you like to leave the library?
I would, and I would like to stop by at the portrait of the windmill to see if I can decipher where that might be,
You have no knowledge of Barovia. I just want
or
you to
at
know.
least get in my brain the surrounding areas if there are any on the painting.
I can tell you just by looking at it, you can gather that it stands alone by itself in what seems to be a field, and it is atop a hill. There's not many other defining qualities other than a nice green, rich foliaged hill, but the windmill itself does seem a bit decrepit.
Okay.
So you might be looking for a dilapidated structure at this point if you were trying to find said windmill.
Got it. And I did the first thing that we had talked about. I grabbed all of those, correct?
Sure. Yes, you did.
Okay. Awesome.
All right. Would you like to go join the party?
I would.
Okay. By all means. Across the hall you go.
Are they all dicking around on the instruments in there?
I have no idea. I don't know what they're doing. Party, what are you guys doing?
What's going on in here?
And Prism, go.
I'm very confused as to what's going on.
Something
as far as
happened
we're
that
concerned, nothing. We walked into this room.
I was gonna say, Prism, what just happened? Okay, out of character, so I'm talking to you, Lexi. What just happened is information you are not privy to. None of the other three of you are privy to any bit of the information that Jesse found. So you don't know what happened. Okay. You just know he spent a lot more time in that room than y'all did, and he's now returning to the party. So he is totally. It is up to him whether he shares with you anything going on, but he doesn't have to. The same thing for me talking to Jiren about going up the dumbwaiter. When I asked you all to deafen, none of the information about whatever he found had to be shared. So if I ask you all to deafen, it's more of like a sidebar thing that only you and I talk about. So that is why you deafen. So that if you're confused, you need to be confused because you have no idea what's happening. And you won't know unless the party member divulges the information.
If you're confused,
but we're now all in the same room together, correct?
You are currently all in the same room together. Yes.
Okay. Can I go play the harp?
By all means. Do you have any proficiencies in instruments?
I have a performance proficient. Oh no! I don't have a performance proficiency. Never mind.
You don't need it. You just might not be good.
True. You can performance check and see if you can play it. You get a high enough roll, you might be able to.
Okay.
Hit me with it. What you got?
It's a 7.
You do not have a high enough performance check.
Oh, time to firebolt it.
How about the harpsichord?
Time to firebolt it to get it out of here. All right. Yes. If you want to go over to the harpsichord, you are more than welcome to try the other instrument if you'd like to get another performance check.
9.
That is not a high enough performance check.
Really, I suck at this.
The 2 notes in Ghostbusters. They hate that.
All right, guys. So after Gelfrick joins the party again, what are we going to do? You have actually explored everything on this floor. There's not many things. So you are
keep going up the stairs.
Have we taken a good look around this room? You guys feel satisfied that there's nothing else to be found?
Question for the DM.
Yes, listening.
Does that dumbwaiter go up to the 3rd floor?
That's for you to decide.
No, I'm saying does it have the ability to do so?
That is for you to find out.
Okay, then I go look to see if it can do it.
Do you want to try to go up? Do you want to go back into that room and try to continue going up?
Yeah, I'm gonna let the party know that that's what I'm gonna try and do, and I want to same protocol. I want to go up sneaky and deal
Let's
with.
all move up to the next floor together, but you go
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah, I want to go at the same time as them. I just want to go with a different route.
And just a reminder, you still have protection up.
You do, yes.
What does that do for me mechanically?
It just protects you from. It gives you basically one free hit. Nothing can damage you.
No, that's not what it does.
Okay, never mind.
It gives them disadvantage, right?
Yeah, it's one. Fiends undead, that sort, have disadvantage to hit you, and then you cannot be possessed, charmed, or frightened.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so if the party's okay with him doing that, sadly,
I don't care if they're okay with it. I don't care if they're okay with it. I'm doing it.
I know what you mean. Sadly, you all need to deafen again, as I now need to talk to Joel. So if we're doing
Sorry,
that,
guys.
if we're doing that, please deafen. We will be right back.
I'm pissing everybody off.
Yep.
I don't know if that came through the mic, but just heard from the other room. Fuck Joel.
All right, hold on. I'm not going to update it on the stream yet because it'll show
Yeah,
them an
fine.
image. But take a look in your DMs, please.
Yeah, I'm in bottom right, or yeah, the
Yeah, you notice that is where you will be going up into. Where you
Okay.
are going into, my friend, is...
look.
hang on one moment. Let me double check that I'm not missing something. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is going to be very fun, Joel. This is going to be very fun. Because you are now in the Master Suite. You come out of the dumbwaiter. And you happen to notice a bell on this one. And you can ring it, and there's a distant bell that rings through the shaft of the dumbwaiter itself. But it's way down below you, seemingly on the first floor. Would you like to exit the dumbwaiter on your own and examine the room? Or would you like to wait till you hear your party? I'm going to give you that option.
I'm gonna wait till I hear the party.
So you will exit the dumbwaiter and basically sit at the table and wait to see.
No, I am not gonna exit the dumbwaiter. I'm gonna still stay hidden in the dumbwaiter, but I'm gonna wait for the party.
Okie dokie. Okay. Then can you message the group and tell them that they can all undeafen? Because as it stands right now, I have nothing else to talk to you about.
No.
I'm back.
Alrighty, friends.
Try to keep it quick, guys. Sorry.
They're good. Did you get kissed by ghosts?
Secret party.
Hey,
No one else was invited to.
What me and maybe Ghost maybe did is none of your maybe business.
All right, guys. So we're gonna take a look here. Obviously, the map is updated because you guys just went right up the stairs, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see what we got here. Let's move this right there. Live in 4K, updating the map. All right. So, who is going up the stairs first? What is the order we're walking in?
Me.
Prism is going up first. Okay, who's following?
I'm following.
Okay, so that leaves Gelfric last, correct?
I believe so.
All right, so as you guys begin your trek up the stairs, you hear a soft bell sound coming from underneath you. Like a ringing of the bell when you ring for service. You hear that coming from underneath you as you climb the stairs, but you all ignore it because your drive is to continue moving upstairs. So Lexi, or Prism, should I say, is the first one to crest the stairs. And right there, this is known as the balcony. And you will see this seems to be where the staircase ends. It doesn't go up any further. You walk onto the platform there, staring directly at you is a suit of armor against the wall. You happen to see a nook around the corner, what leads to somewhere, a door to your left, and a door right in front of you. But other than that, nothing is jumping out at y'all about examining anything. And as the party makes it all the way up, like I said, this is all you can see. You're standing in an area with a suit of armor and doors around you.
Can I take my hammer to the suit of armor
You most
and just knock it
certainly,
over?
you most certainly can try.
I would like to do so, please.
Roll
He said the
initiative.
line.
Roll initiative?
Roll initiative.
Actually?
Roll initiative.
Oh, I was joking.
No, you no.
Well, no, I wasn't
no.
joking about doing it. I thought this was gonna be a funny moment.
This is not a funny
Am I
moment.
am I included in that initiative?
You are not.
Can I be?
No, you cannot.
What about the people that were in front of me in the room?
You have surmounted them. You have moved past them to swing at the suit of armor.
But they're still in the same room, correct?
They are. So I need the three of you to roll initiative, but Joel has no idea what's going on.
Correct.
So he's
I
not
got
going
a
to.
3.
Okay.
9.
Sorry, guys, I was making a joke.
Ignis,
Maybe we should leave the joke to the funny people.
What's this a roll for?
this is initiative. I
Initiative.
need you to roll a d20.
Initiative. It's natural 15.
That's fine. Thank you.
Plus your initiative bonus.
Plus your
Plus your
initiative
index
bonus.
Oh.
Plus, yeah, 18.
Okay, so you will take the first attack, Gelfrick, because you are approaching it. But after this, we will fall into order. Okay?
Okay.
I need you to roll an
that's-
attack.
That is a dirty 20 to hit.
You successfully hit the suit of armor.
Wonderful.
For how much damage? And,
That
what,
would
and you're
be-
swinging it with a hammer, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
That's 7 damage. And so I was just going kind of towards the hip to just kind of disperse all of them as a joke. It's like saying that, this won't bother us anymore. So taking a nice baseball swing to the hip.
Hang on one moment, please. I need to double check something.
Well, you wanted combat.
I swear to God, I didn't know this was gonna happen.
You're the only one of us that's played any part of
I know,
Squad before.
I know, and that's the worst part, that I want to make sure everybody knows that I did not know this was gonna happen.
Okay, so because you are swinging on a suit of armor that is plate armor, that is halved. It will take 3 damage.
Okay.
And it now comes to life and shambles forward. So in initiative order, we had Shokyo with an 18, Gelfrick with what, a 9, I believe?
No 3.
3. Prism, did you have a 9?
Yes, I had a 9.
Okay, so it's 18, 9, and 3. So you are now in your first combat interaction in the Death House.
And I'm missing it.
Yes, you are. What I can tell you is the moment you hear you hear a clang against a clang of metal on metal right outside of where you are, but you cannot react fast enough to get into the fight currently.
We can resolve this however you want, but I feel like that would trigger me to sneak to the exit of this room to investigate what that was. Like I said, we can handle this in however you want to do it. But
I mean, sure, that is totally fine, but I'm telling you, you are not involved in this first interaction.
Right, I get that. That's what I'm saying. Like it can come up whenever, but that's my plan for
Sure.
whenever it becomes relevant.
Sure, that's fine. If you would like to try to exit the room, I will let you make movement to try to get to the door.
Okay.
So is that what you're gonna try to sneak out of the door and see what's happening when you hear the clang? Yes, that is your
I
turn.
want to basically my turn. I want to push the door open, to stay hidden but see what happened.
You literally see a suit of armor coming to life, and your 3 compatriots standing in front of an animated suit of armor.
Fun.
Yes. So, Shokyo,
Yes.
you're up.
I'm swinging on that thing.
Of course you are. When are you not?
He's like,
Duh.
Ignis is like, finally.
Finally, some action. Yeah. Do I do one roll for both of my hands?
No, you have to roll separately for
Okay.
if you are proficient in two-handed attack, like dual wielding weapons, and it does give you an extra attack because of that at level 1, then you have to roll separately for both hits.
Gotcha.
Yes, and it'll be a d20 for both of them.
Okay. First one is going to be 14 total.
That does not hit.
Second one's a 13.
Second one was what?
A 13.
As you go to swing at the now animated suit of armor in front of you, who is holding just a long sword, no shield even, just rocking a sword. You, for whatever reason, swing very, very close, but you are unable to actually land a solid blow as both of your blades glance off the armor and no damage is received at all. Both of your hits
That's
miss.
crazy.
Lexi.
Can I cast Thunderwave?
Is that, do you need to roll to hit that?
Okay.
I believe it's a
It says 2d8.
That's a
dexterity
damage.
saving throw.
Oh.
I would-
I'm so sorry. What do you mean I need to roll to hit?
Yeah, I think a
Then-
Thunderwave is a save from the
It's
target. is it
a
not?
it's a dexterity saving throw, I believe. But I want to make sure you are aware that that is a AOE spell. It will attack around it as well, so it will
Area of
basically
effect.
hit
Yeah, so
myself.
you will also hit your party members if that is what happens.
No, I'm sorry. I thought it was just in front of me. Okay, can I take that back?
Yes, you may, but remember,
There's your mulligan.
yeah, there's your mulligan. If you take that back now and you try to do it again, you will have to do it, and you will hurt your party.
Gotcha.
Yes, ma'am.
Instead, can I do produce flame and then throw it at the suit of armor?
By all means. Do you need to roll to hit this? So and we
Yes.
see Jesse is shaking his head. So I need you to roll a d20 to see if you can actually hit it.
Okay.
And then you add your spellcasting modifier.
I'm sorry. What does that look like?
For you as a druid, it's your charisma. I
So
think.
you
no,
add,
wisdom.
so you'll add
So
Okay.
at the top of your sheet,
you'll
under
add
spells.
+2 to your roll,
Well, hold on.
I believe.
Under spells, you should have a modifier, a spell
Oh.
attack, and save DC near the top.
I see it. Never mind. I see.
Spell attack is what you're going to add to that.
Yeah, so you'll add a +4 to your roll.
+4 to my roll. Okay,
Yes.
so 18.
That does not hit.
An 18
Ah.
doesn't hit?
What?
What did I roll?
You rolled a 20.
Oh shit, I did.
Er,
Yikes.
Whose turn is it now?
It's the suit of armor's turn.
Great.
And Jamai, my friend.
Yes, sir.
You finna get swung on, big dog.
It's okay. I'm ready. That's why I got some constitution.
You finna get swung on. Let's see. He's got the long sword he's rocking. You know what I mean? I've got it here somewhere. Let me double check. There we go. The suit of
Looks like-
armor
oh.
is going to grip this long sword with both of his hands.
Hot.
Oh, okay.
He drags the sword up into the air, slams it down in a very long, like it just seems like it takes forever. Like each moment just seems to be a forever moment in time right before your eyes. As he slams it right down next to you and he misses.
Is it safe on shield?
Shokyo teched that.
Nice.
Yo.
No,
He texts us.
he did not connect because he did not beat your armor class. So he scares the shit out of you by slamming a longsword right next to you. but he doesn't hit you.
Cool. Bet.
Gelfrick.
Awesome. I will drop my concentration on protection from evil
Mm-hmm.
on Jaren, and then instead cast divine favor on myself.
Okay, what does that do?
It empowers me with divine radiance. Until the spell ends, my weapon attacks deal an extra 1d4 radiant damage on hit.
Cool. So it now makes the damage magic. The extra damage is magical,
The extra damage is radiant, yes.
but it's not bludgeoning. It's not slashing. It's not like a physical type of damage. Is what
Correct. It's
Correct.
radiant damage.
Correct. Okay.
And then I will take a. Let's see. Wait. Is that a? 1 second. That is a bonus action. So for my action, I will swing.
All right, Great Bambino, what you got?
Let's see here. That will be a 22 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Thank you.
Yay.
So far, only 3 damage has been done, just so the party knows.
So I'm coming back from the hip swing that I took. I'm just gonna come and try it as it's missing on Ignis. I'm gonna try to come down on its head the same way it tried to on Ignis.
Okay, we'll see you're hitting the back of his neck.
Sure.
Okay.
That's going to be 6 plus
Mm-hmm.
or 6 bludgeoning damage,
So 3.
and then sure,
Mhm.
and then an extra 2 radiant damage.
So 5 total damage. So Gelfrick has currently done 8 damage to the suit of armor. Just so we're all keeping track.
Does it seem more vulnerable to radiant damage at all?
It is not.
Okay.
But in all this commotion, you guys have completely forgotten your other party member. Jared, would you like to make a move as the party is gone?
I want to shoot this thing from the. I mean, I don't know if I'm literally in shadow, but like, I want to shoot this thing from the shadows.
You want to try to pierce it with something like a crossbow?
Yeah, I have 2 hand crossbows.
Okay.
So.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you to go ahead and roll the attack, and then after this is all done, I would like you to roll your initiative to try to fit into the party because you're going to be entering the interaction, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. You will get advantage on this because you're
Dope.
technically sneaking. This suit of armor has no idea where you are, so you will get advantage on this.
Are you?
I believe. I mean that should be how it works. You can
Yeah.
you can correct me if
it
I'm
is.
wrong, Jesse, but.
No, it
that's-
is, but I
Yeah,
missed.
I was gonna say like this thing has no idea that Jiren's even there. So
It is, but I miss.
What did you get?
A 9.
That was your advantage.
Yeah. I rolled a
What?
5 and a 3.
Okay, roll your initiative, please.
Oh yeah, great. That's 21.
Of course, that's the high roll. Yeah,
Yep.
of course.
Oh my god.
Love it.
All
We're the
right,
best.
so as you load the crossbow and try to fire, your shot goes high into the ceiling, glancing off of it and falling to the other side of the balcony. And even though the suit of armor has just taken a blow from Gelfrick's hammer, his head snaps over in your direction, looks directly at you. Doesn't move, but he's very aware that you're right there. And so at 21, you are now at the top of the order. So technically, it is your turn, but you went. So, Jemai, my friend, you are now back up.
I'm swinging again.
You don't have cunning action yet, do you, Jaren?
No, it's level 2.
Okay, gotcha.
Rogues
we
suck until.
What we
I'm
got,
going
Big
to
Doug?
fly into the sun.
You get what?
I'm gonna fly into the sun.
Oh no, not Icarus.
Oh no, what happened?
What happened?
I rolled a 6.
Woo! On both?
No, on the first one. On the first.
Okay,
one.
roll the second one. Roll the second one, please.
Okay, the second one is 21.
That will hit.
Hey.
Roll damage,
Level 1. Level 1.
Exactly,
Level 1.
baby. Exactly, baby. What's the damage, big dog?
21.
What's the
No,
damage?
no. That's you. That's what you rolled to hit. There's no way you're doing 21 as a level 1. There's no way.
Wait, so how do I calculate the damage?
So you're
So
So
using,
your
on-
weapon has your weapon. What are you attacking with?
I believe, a sword.
The short sword.
That's
So-
I think that's a D8.
Are you using your D&D Beyond page?
Yeah, I have it pulled up.
Okay.
Okay, so
Are you-
roll one 6-sided dice, and you get a +5 to that damage.
Yeah,
So-
so I did the +5, and it's 21 after the +5.
No.
Oh,
So-
that applies to the damage.
It's +3. It's +3. My bad. It's +3 to the damage, not +5.
Plus-
I'm saying-
oh, okay, so it's okay. my bad.
Roll-
So it's
roll
19.
No, roll a 6-sided dice and add
Hold
3 to
on.
whatever number you get.
Yeah, so for all hits, Jemai, there's the first roll to hit with a D20,
Mm-hmm.
and that decides if you hit or not.
Oh,
Then
what-
there's a damage roll with,
Gotcha.
in your case, a D6,
Yes.
which you can just click under the damage column. Like mine says 1d8 + 2. If you just click that, that'll roll for you and then add your modifier as well.
okay. Damage column.
So for yours, it should say like 1d6 plus
3.
3 under longsword or short sword.
Short sword. And whatever number it gives you is what you get.
Oh, okay, gotcha,
You see it? Cool.
Yeah,
Go ahead and click it and tell me the number, please.
yeah.
What'd you get?
Oh, is it supposed to be a 6-sided die?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, I got it. Okay.
but it automatically
So
adds.
that
a
is I
plus.
rolled a 3 on the short sword,
Plus
Is
3, so
that
that'd
with
be
the plus?
6.
so 6.
So you got a 6. Okay. So because it's piercing and it's on a suit of armor, it's halved. It's on plate armor. So you got 3. So that is now 11 damage done to the suit of armor. And
So many martial classes.
right. And y'all can tell it's ticked off. It's upset. It's taking some damage. There's lots of scratches. There's some dents from a hammer. Who would have thought? But
Guilty.
it is not happy at all with what is going on. Prism, it is your turn.
Okay, so you said that it takes half piercing damage
And bludgeoning.
and bludgeoning. Okay. Then I guess we're just gonna go back to the tried and true firebolt and see what happens.
Does this have AoE or no?
No,
No,
firebolt.
Firebolt.
Just making sure. Okay, so is this a roll to attack? Then I need you to
Yes.
roll a d20.
Okay.
Remember, add your spell attack modifier, so that'd be a +4.
22.
That will
Oh, yeah.
hit. And give me damage.
10.
And also, just so you know, Lexi, as a general rule of thumb, Firebolt does more damage overall than Produce Flame does,
Yes.
and they cost the same thing.
I'm sorry, I have bad hearing. What?
You're good. Earlier you tried to cast Produce Flame to attack. Firebolt always has a higher damage roll than that, so just do
Gotcha.
Firebolt.
I just don't want to be like a broken record, like
No,
constantly.
you're good. I get it. I get it.
You're not a warlock. Warlocks just cast Eldritch Blast until.
Hey,
He-
I
he-
resent that and represent it.
He's right, though.
9.
Woo!
That's a lot of damage.
That's a
Damage
lot of damage.
That's
And
a
this
lot
suit
of
of armor
damage.
is looking rough now. But it's also his turn.
Great.
Shokyo, we're going again, big dog.
I need to do a roll here.
No, it does.
Oh, my sweet summer child. Oh, my sweet summer child.
What'd you do to him?
Oh.
Natural 20 incoming.
That was a natural 20.
Oh God, I
Oh,
wasn't joking.
Oh,
Oh, my sweet.
Don't worry, I have spare the dying.
I have some bad news for you, my friend.
yeah.
So after being beaten by the three of you, and Jiren, who's done absolutely nothing because he sucks,
Yep.
the suit of armor, he like throws his hands back to kind of like brush everybody off, because there's y'all all kind of like pouncing on this guy. You kind of came in pretty close. He zeroes in directly on Ignis, and almost moving faster than he has before, he whips his sword up and slashes right across Ignis's chest. And yes, that was beautiful, because yes, you are down. That was 18 damage.
Holy shit.
Overkill. Damn.
How much health do you have?
He has 12.
12.
He has 12? Okay, cool.
Yeah, he has 12.
So he's
I was
down.
about to say.
Look at the camera. Okay, so if the party doesn't save you, Shokyo, then we'll get to your death saving roll in a second. But yes, that was 18 slashing damage right across your chest.
The thumbs up.
And Gelfrick, it is now your turn.
So, I'm not used to playing a healer. I'm a warlock player normally.
Mm-hmm.
I am out of spell slots.
Oh no.
That's not good.
But I do have Spare the Dying,
Okay, and what is that?
which am not going to cast right now. Actually, I'm gonna let him stew for a bit.
Okay.
Instead,
Mm-hmm.
If there's room, I'd like to step in front of Ignis's body.
Sure. There's enough
Um,
movement. Remember, y'all are just on that balcony there. Like, y'all aren't in any rooms or anything. This is all going down in a very small space.
Yeah. And then I would like to use my action to to swing my warhammer again.
By all means, please.
I'm gonna try to go for the knees first.
That didn't work.
What's up?
He said that didn't work, did it? Your first time?
No, but I'm gonna try for it this time. Try to go for the knees. That was almost a natural 20. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Uh-huh.
It's an 18 though.
Oof. Are there any modifiers that push it up?
No sir.
Oof.
Okay.
Oof.
Oh, did I hit the right thing? I think I did.
I hope you did. Remember,
Okay,
y'all
we'll
get
just
one
keep that.
mulligan.
Yeah.
Two of them have
No,
two.
we'll keep that one.
Oh, I re-rolled and it was a nat 20. Weird.
No.
But I am going to use a use of War Priest
Okay.
to make another attack as a bonus action.
Okay.
And this one is going to be a natural 18 for 22.
There we go. That will work, and you're aiming for the knees.
The
Alright.
first one was for the knees. I was
Uh-huh.
gonna try to knock him down, but
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna use that momentum to go fully around, and I guess hit the same side of the knees. I'm just gonna miss, use the
Okay.
momentum to come around and hit again.
Roll damage, please.
Side note, I love
Wonderful.
the commitment from Shokyo.
I do. I love this so much.
Yeah, that's great. He's been waiting
Just
for the
snapping.
snap for a while. So that's 10 bludgeoning damage
Mhm.
and 2 radiant damage.
My friend, how would you like to end it?
Yes. So, I'm stepping basically on top of Ignis to protect his body.
Got a foot on his chest?
No, not quite on top of him. All right.
Stay down, buddy. I got you. Stay down.
But no, I'm hovering over Ignis to protect his body. And like I
Yes.
said, I missed the first time, but I used the momentum to come around my head and just take the helmet off of this this suit of armor.
So as the suit of armor goes to block the strike that's clearly coming for its head, he throws his sword up in kind of a defensive stance, and the first swing causes him to kind of buckle a little bit and shift, and without being able to move in a quick enough time, your hammer cleanly decapitates this suit of armor, and he drops to both of his knees, and his weapon falls to the floor. And as the armor
Cutting
topples-
off Ignis's head.
Right, yeah, exactly. as the suit of armor falls forward, a dog comes into the balcony, as you guys can see in the background there. A dog comes into the balcony.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the fuck?
and just kicks it over, and the suit of armor crumbles into ash and dust, and everything about it, the helm, the sword, everything completely disappears. You guys have successfully beaten the suit of animated armor at the cost of a teammate, but you beat it.
I'll just take a breath and be like, listen, guys, I didn't know that. I was joking around. that one's on me.
I have a potion of healing. Can I go give that to Ignis?
You may, and I need Ignis to, as a paranormal entity there, come back to life for a moment and roll some healing for me, please.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2.
Yes.
Yeah. So the triangle, the pyramid guys twice, and then add 2.
Oh, okay.
Your dog saved your life, by the way.
Thank you, Jasper. So the triangle. So wait, which one? What do I click on for the triangle one?
It's just 1d4. If you have a d4 that you can roll, click it once, read the number, click it twice, read the number, then add 2 to both of those. Or excuse me, add those together, then add 2 to the final result.
Where is it on the site?
Yeah, on the bottom left, you can click whichever dice you want to roll.
Oh, okay, shit. Okay. I did not know that was a thing.
So if you double click on D4, it'll do 2 and then hit roll.
Got it. Cool. I rolled for a total of 6. And
was that 6 plus 2?
Oh, 8 total.
All right, Shokyo, you're back alive.
I'm back.
You're back alive with 8
Lexi,
points.
be sure you subtract a healing potion from your inventory.
I did.
Okay, cool. Just want to be sure.
Very
So,
nice.
out of character, of course. How are we feeling about that? Was that fun, guys?
Not for me.
I didn't mean it.
All right. Just want to be sure you guys are having fun. Now, the whole top floor is available for you to search. So, by all means, go ahead and look through everything.
Just as we're healing Ignis, I just want to say that I was kneeling by him, making sure he's alive and feeling okay after that one. Just kind of doing the grandfather thing, making sure he's all good.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. As a DM, I'm so sorry that took you out, bro. I didn't think I rolled that high.
Hell yeah,
Part of the game.
that's learning, bro.
Yeah. I rolled a 9 and I was like, damn, Shokyo's dead.
Just be glad he didn't roll any higher, because if he doubles your hit points, you're just fucking dead.
Yeah, you're
You're not
dead.
down.
I
You're
didn't know
full
that
dead.
was a thing.
Yeah.
That's why I asked how many hit points you had, because if he had doubled it,
Yeah.
you would have been dead.
Luckily, because so I was using a longsword two-handed. I get an increase in hit die. It just went to a D10. Even if I rolled 10, I could not have doubled your hit points.
That's fair.
So, but yes, he's not wrong. If I had rolled 24, yeah, you were bye.
Okay. No,
Now that we've been in a fight, how close are we to leveling up?
That is a question for the end of the session, ma'am. You don't just get to level up like that. Nice
Oh, yeah.
try.
No, keep asking at every opportunity ever.
If you do, I swear to God, you will
DMs
never,
love it.
bro,
You check a
yo,
room.
love
Did we
that.
level up? You check another room. Did we level up?
Yo,
Can we level up?
We're about to soul level 1 this campaign, guys. Like, we're about to soul level 1 this bad boy.
Weird
Do
that
we
there's
level
a
up?
whole new party next time we stream. It's very strange.
Right, Lexi. No, there'll be milestone based leveling. So don't you worry. Like you gotta get through
Yeah.
it.
Trust me, I've actually, the Curse of Strahd campaign I partook in before, we did experience-based leveling. That shit sucks.
It's horrible.
You experienced what?
Experience points-based leveling.
Yeah.
So there's experience points-based leveling where you literally have to add up everything that you do.
Yes.
And then
Mhm.
there's milestone where the DM just goes, hey, by the way, you level up.
Yes.
Okay. See, I didn't
Experience
know that
points
was the thing.
level
I'm used to
sucks.
the Baldur's Gate, which is all experience
No,
based.
Oh, yeah,
it's
no.
not experience based.
Okay.
That would
It
y'all
doesn't
would,
translate well to tabletop.
y'all would
Okay.
absolutely hate me if this is experience based. Y'all will literally hate
Yeah,
me.
we would be like a 50th of the way to level 2.
Yeah,
That's how you
because-
get murder hobos.
That is exactly how you get murder hobos.
Yeah.
Anyways, so what
Anyway,
are we checking,
I checked
guys?
room I'm in.
What are we looking for?
He says he's checking the room he's in.
The room that you didn't actually leave because you suck at shooting and didn't help the party whatsoever. That's really cool. Yeah.
That's the
Wow.
one.
He said that's the one.
Strays. Catching strays from a god.
What do you mean? What do you mean catching strays? He shot a stray. What do you mean?
Wow.
Like literally shot a stray fucking arrow. Missed.
I got a 14 on investigation.
The double doors to this room, seeing as you're at the doors,
Yep.
have dusty pane stained glass set into them. The designs on the glass resemble windmills. The dusty cobweb-filled master bedroom has burgundy drapes covering the windows. Furnishings include a 4-poster bed with embroidered curtains and tattered gossamer veils, a matching pair of empty wardrobes that are both open, a vanity with a wooden framed mirror and a jewelry box, and a padded chair. A rotting tiger skin rug lies on the floor in front of a fireplace, which has a dust-covered portrait of Gustav and Elizabeth hanging above it. A web-filled parlor in the southwest corner contains a table with 2 chairs. Resting on the dusty tablecloth is an empty porcelain bowl and a matching jug. A door facing the foot of the bed has a full-length mirror mounted to it. The door leads somewhere, but you don't know. What would you like to examine?
I'm going in that jewelry box, and then I'm gonna go for the door at the foot of the bed.
Is anybody in the room with him? No one's in there, right? It's just
I'll,
Jared?
I'll, I'll be in. I'll be in
I'll
there
go with
with
him.
him.
Well, hang on. We can't just all decide. This is like him doing this immediately. So like we're doing this within
Yeah,
seconds.
I kind of assumed that once I was there that they'd
We're
follow me in.
yeah, we're all following
okay,
in
okay.
as a party.
So upon examining the jewelry box, it's made of silver with gold filigree, worth about 75 gold pieces.
Taking it.
It contains 3 gold rings that are worth 25 gold pieces each, and a thin platinum necklace with a topaz pendant.
You
Worth
got all that, Jared?
750 gold pieces.
Shit. You got all that, Jared?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Did you write it down? You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, cool.
That is all that is in the master suite.
What about that door at the bed? Just another closet?
Yes, that's literally all it is. It's just a closet.
Did Galfric or anybody else see Jaren take this?
Yeah, if y'all all
No.
went in there, you watched him take it. That's why I asked if
Okay.
anybody was.
I'm
in there.
not. I don't want to I don't want to try to. I'm not trying to take it from him or anything. But as he's pulling out the pendant or any of the other jewelry, can I make a religion check to see if it has any religious iconography or any issues with it?
You can, but it doesn't. It's all just jewelry.
Okay,
Nothing. And,
cool.
and even upon looking at it, you can tell that it will not actually dissipate when it leaves. So it's not
We're in
old.
a cursed house. I want to
Yeah.
make sure there's nothing cursed.
It's not cursed. It's good.
All right.
So we've
Can
got.
I shove Jared into the closet and make a swipe at some of the stuff he tried to take from us? Because I feel like that's rude.
I mean, you're more than welcome to. That's gonna
If
be.
if you want to try and beat my sleight of hand, you're welcome to try.
It would be a dex check for him and you, and I promise you that is a battle you are going to lose.
Hey, you don't know the
I-
dice.
I don't know
You
the
don't know
dice.
the
Y'all
dice.
can do it. Y'all can do it.
No,
But would we like to check
That's all right.
anything else? There is, pretty much everything else.
Let's see. So I'm sorry. Which room are we in? The
Are
one
we
to
not
the-
doing the dex roll off? Because I was so down.
You're in the master suite.
Is that the one to the left of the staircase?
That is to the right of the staircase where the
To the
tiger
right of the
rug literally
staircase.
is.
Okay. Well, all right. Damn shit. And then did we check
You've checked
all
nothing else.
3 doors?
You have, yes. You haven't checked the one that's at the bottom. And if
Okay.
you'd like to, you can, but it just leads to a balcony outside of the house.
Can we see outside of the house right now?
If you go onto the balcony, you can.
Yeah. Does it look normal, like Village of Barovia?
It looks like the village of Barovia.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no magic, anything. There's no covering.
And we're on the 3rd floor.
You're on the 3rd floor. You just can't leave the house.
Alright. What if I jumped off this damn balcony?
You would go back.
I thought about
into
the same thing.
I know.
I would forcibly put you all
Cool.
back into the room.
Well, all right. All right.
Is there anybody that would like to check out the suit of armor on the balcony or any other rooms? I need to know because
We
there was a
want nothing
message.
to do with any more suits of armor.
I don't
there-
want to
there-
check the suit of armor on the balcony.
There was-
far away from oh.
There was a message in the DMs, so I'm trying to ask. Try to be respectful.
Yeah, and I appreciate you.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Prism?
I'd like to really quick go in the room to the left of the staircase, the large room.
Yeah, I'm following.
Yes.
Can I do like a perception check?
Yes, ma'am. Give me 1 second. I need to double check what you can.
I'll follow and. make the same
Yes,
check if
I
you
need.
allow.
Yes, I need you to roll a perception check. Go ahead.
Could I also make that check, or would you like me to give her advantage?
You can give her advantage if you want to, but you can also make your own check, and I will do a team check and see if you guys can see anything together.
19.
I'll roll
Okay.
mine.
You could roll like shit, and you really don't need any help.
Well, I hate to outdo you. I did a 22.
Y'all definitely see everything. You even see the dust bunnies in the corner.
Hell yeah.
You see the writing on the wall, quite literally. It says, "Get the fuck out of the house."
Oh shit.
I'm teasing.
So
I'm
there's
teasing.
nothing strange about that skinny room thing.
Hang on.
That's
Can
kinda
you-
what I
can,
was-
can you put? Let me read about
Huh?
that. Let me read. Hold on.
Oh, I thought you were telling us.
I'm going
Yeah.
to. Just shush. Dust and cobwebs shroud an elegantly appointed bedroom, which is where you've walked into, and an adjoining nursery. So you were wondering where the cries came from, and the fact that none of you have asked where they went is a concerning question.
We've been attacked by stuff. I'm not worried.
Yeah, we've been a little preoccupied trying to get up here.
Right. The double doors to the adjoining nursery are stained glass that pull open to reveal a balcony overlooking the front of the house. So there's 2 balconies up here. So you guys can see out of the house. You know that the village of Barovia does exist. That you guys are not in some pocket dimension. You are just inside of an inescapable house currently. The bedroom once belonged to the family's nursemaid. The master of the house and the nursemaid had an affair, which led to the birth of a stillborn baby named Walter. The cult slew the maid, which is what you guys are all learning on this perception. You get the history of the house slammed into your mind as you're walking through this room. You now have realized there's some type of ancient magic or cult involved in this house, and why you are trapped inside of it. The cult slew the nursemaid shortly thereafter, and it seems that while looking here, you notice that this is where the nursemaid not only resided but also died. You can get a vision of her walking through the room towards the nursery in there to try to coddle what seems to be a non-moving child. Even though in this vision you can hear cries, the same cries you heard the moment you walked into the house. The bedroom contains a large bed, 2 end tables, and an empty wardrobe. Mounted on the wall next to the wardrobe is a full-length mirror with an ornate wooden frame carved to look like ivy and berries. And when you walk over to that, you both realize that it's not just a mirror. Who would like to check?
I'll take it.
As you touch the side of the mirror, you notice that it begins to slide towards the bedroom, away from the door, revealing a hidden staircase.
Undone.
But before you go, the nursery behind you, the adjoining nursery, it contains a crib hanging in a black shroud, or with a hanging black shroud. There may or may not be something contained in the cradle, you don't know, but you know at least there is something covered. There's something covering the cradle. Other than that, there's nothing else inside this room. But with such a high perception check, you guys were able to relive a bit of the past of the house and gather all of this information. So only you two know this. Would you guys like to check the nursery?
I'll look to Prism on that one. So I'm willing to do it, but if we don't want to
No.
mess with it, I get it.
I'm not gonna check it.
I will. I'll say I'll do it if you'd like me to, or we can just head down.
I think we should just keep going.
Okay.
We've been set upon once.
So are we
Yeah.
going to gather the rest of the party?
I believe so.
Okay. So is everybody gathering at the foot of the staircase?
Yeah.
Yes.
That is the end of session 2.
All right.
Very
And
nice.
you have all reached level 2.
Let's go. I love leveling up.
I can
Wow,
do
I
stuff
do-
now.
I know. Yeah, I
No.
get shit.
Do we feel
Cool.
good?
Oh
great.
man, I can actually be a rogue now, and not just
And
the
druid.
weakest fucking
Oh,
poker.
dude, I get guided strike now.
Nice.
So
Got
we
it.
do,
I'm
Do we
going to
level
use
up
my
on
wild
the
shape
fight?
as often
Yeah.
as I possibly
Yes.
can.
Yes.
So if you hit the anvil in the top right, Chuck, it'll take you back to the character builder.
Got it.
And if you want to stay only on fighter, just change that level to 2. And then it'll give you your stuff. And then if you need to change anything, it should have a exclamation point or a or be outlined in blue.
got it.
I get my channel divinities, which means I have turn undead now,
Ooh.
which is gonna be sick.
Can you turn undead animals?
I'm assuming if they're classified as undead, it does it.
Undead is like an enemy type, and so
Mhm.
I don't know of any animals that are undead. But if those exist, then yeah, I don't see why. It
I mean, I
wouldn't work.
think
What about
Are-
like speak to the dead?
speak with
That's-
dead.
speak with dead and turn undead are two different types of dead
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
in terms
so,
of like D&D.
so if someone wanted to cast speak with dead on an animal, could they do that?
You could because you have speak with animals as well.
Okay. Could they?
But as far
could
as
they
how
do that to like a mounted head and or tiger rug?
taxidermy.
I don't think so because that's not an
Yeah.
animal anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a certain point to where it becomes an object rather than an. But I mean, that's fully up to Russell.
That is true. That is fully up to me. Imagine hating a necromancer. He's just trying to raise a family.
Wow.
Fucking hell.
All right, guys. So now that we've all reached level 2, and now that somebody has died,
Well,
how are we? How are we feeling?
Unconscious.
Or they went unconscious. How are we feeling about today's session? Did you guys feel good about that?
level 1. Level 1.
That fun.
Yeah, that was sick. That was a lot of fun. I wasn't expecting to start that combat at all. I thought because the first 4 that we walked past didn't
Yes.
animate,
Yes.
I was like, I was just gonna do it as a joke
Mm-hmm.
and like, just try to get it out of the way.
I
So
have
we
a
didn't
feeling that
spend
one
time
wouldn't
on
have
it.
animated if someone didn't hit it with a fucking hammer.
That's
Wrong.
possible.
No, wrong. It would have animated regardless.
Oh, let's go.
One of y'all would have walked right past it, and y'all would have gotten an attack of opportunity, and it probably would have killed one of you.
Yeah, Russell, I swear to God, I didn't know that was gonna be the
awesome.
thing. I didn't remember that at all.
Now,
Uh.
I do need to tell you guys, and this is just something from me to y'all before we move into the next session. You have got to stop speedrunning. And I understand the eagerness to try to like get through it all, but you
Missed
gotta
some shit.
you're missing some things.
I'm saying.
So
That's a lesson I'm trying to teach the young ones.
and I will give y'all a hint separately outside of this, so that way it's not part of the stream. But you did overlook something, and I cannot let y'all continue until you go back and find it.
We'll figure it out in character.
Okay, so
Yeah,
go
I
back
think-
means the level underneath us.
Maybe
Part of it is, I think, character traits,
it is.
which is
It is
a
100.
good thing to work through.
It 100% is, and that's why you guys are a party together.
Yeah.
But for everyone here, thank you so much for being a part of this. I tried to make it as entertaining as I could. Hopefully I did, and it seems that everybody else has had a pretty fun time so far. But this will be the end of the Curse of Strahd, session number 2, hosted by myself with my 4 wonderful compatriots here. They have now reached level 2. And in 2 weeks, we will see how much further they get through the Death House. So until next time, everybody, we'll catch you all later. Y'all have a absolutely wonderful night, and I hope to see y'all soon.